Hi everyone, we are so excited to come to you today with some great news. It's always been our goal to help people with weight loss, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and really all the physical ailments that plague you. So we want to help you, uplift you, and improve your quality of life.
Absolutely. So with this, we are so excited to let you know that we are going to do live cooking shows with you.
Absolutely.
And you are going to cook with Terry and I, ask us questions. It's going to be so fun. So please visit us on our website below for more information.
Hi everybody, I'm Terry.
And I'm Angel.
I'm Donnie.
I'm Leslie.
And today we are so excited to bring a 7-week transformation story to you with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law who we love and care for so dearly. It has been such an honor and such an inspiration for Angel and I to kind of walk them through a 7-week transformation, and we're just excited. We're so glad to have you guys here.
We're happy to be here.
We are so excited. Like Terry said, this is, well, I consider them my brother and my sister. And it has been a long journey, over 30 years together. And, we've all grown up loving meat and eating every animal, and especially Donnie as a steak lover and all of that kind of stuff. And to make this change for them, they just dove in. And so we want them to share their stories with you because they mean the world to us. And Terry and I draw a lot of inspiration
Absolutely.
from Donnie and Leslie. It's
Absolutely.
like unbelievable, it's like electrifying.
You're so sweet.
So with that, honey, let's.
So why don't you guys tell us, so you started 7 weeks ago,
Yes.
and why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys have experienced going whole food plant-based over the last 7 weeks?
Go ahead, Donnie. You start.
Well, it started, I wasn't sure I could do it. I really didn't think I could give up meat, but when we did it, we haven't looked back. I haven't craved anything.
No.
And then as far as the health side of things, it's just, I feel so much better. I got more energy and everything. I do feel good. It's only been 7 weeks, so I feel fantastic. I can't wait to see what the next 7 weeks are gonna be like.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about some of the ailments that you kind of suffered from and how whole food plant-based has helped those.
All right, well, I've had gout issues for about 14 years.
Wow.
I take probenecin, it's probenecin colchicine, I don't know how many milligrams, and I take allopurinol, which is 300 milligrams, and I have endomethacin, which is, I take all 3 of those.
Okay.
About 5 weeks into doing the plant-based, I stopped taking them, and I haven't looked back. I have not taken any of them since. I had no flare-ups, not even a twinge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, and then as far as my blood pressure, I've had issues with blood pressure. I'm assuming it's hereditary because my mom had issues, my dad had issues.
Right.
And it would be through the roof. Without meds, I was like 160 over 95, but with meds, I was keeping it around 142 over 84.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as of 7 weeks, I have my 50 milligrams cut in half, plus the half's not cut, so I'm down to about 12 and a half milligrams.
That's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
amazing. In 7 weeks.
Yeah,
It's
and
In
crazy.
7 weeks. That's crazy.
Crazy.
I couldn't lose weight because the older you get in, now they say the older you get, you can't drop
so
weight.
true.
Right.
And that's true, And I was a tub, so,
Oh my
you know,
God.
I was, when I went to see my doctor in May, I was 263. And when I started plant-based, it was 255, and on Tuesday, I was down to 227 and a half. So I lost
Great.
27
Donnie,
It's incredible.
Oh my God. 27 and a half pounds?
27 and a half pounds in 7
In
weeks.
7 weeks.
It's
That's crazy.
fantastic.
Honestly.
And we actually saw you 7 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
you did.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God, right?
It's a huge difference.
Oh my God. You look
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
So
You look
Donnie
incredible.
has to share with you about his genes that he has on.
Yeah.
He has to share this with you. Donnie, share your
Go ahead.
story.
Show
Come on, you got
Go
this.
ahead.
Okay, 6 years ago, I bought this pair and 2 other pairs. There were 36 relax, and I thought, I'm not gonna try them on. They all fit the same. I was wrong. So, try them on, everybody. And I wore them for about 3 months, and suddenly I couldn't get in them anymore because I was just putting on the tonnage. And Wednesday, I put these on for the very first time in 6 years, so I now
Oh
can fit
my
these
God.
on.
great.
Oh my God.
It's great.
And all my other relaxed pair, I'm a Wrangler man, so anything, all my Wrangler 36 relaxed, I now have to wear a belt because they won't stay up.
Wow, what a great problem to have,
Yeah, it's a great
right?
problem.
What a great
Right.
problem to have.
It's great.
And I have to go clothes shopping again because all my shirts are 2X's.
But that's the fun part.
But like
That's
she
right.
said, she saw me walk in the house one day and she goes, oh, stop. I'm like, what? She said, that shirt just hangs on you. I'm like, well, I don't have anything smaller. I'm gonna have to buy new
Oh my
stuff.
gosh, I feel terrible.
He's like, these are the t-shirts I wore all the time, and I'm like, well, they never looked like tents on you before.
No, it's-
But that's a great, that's
But
great.
it's like
It's
a
so great.
byproduct. It's a
Yeah.
byproduct of what you're doing, Donnie. So your
Absolutely.
blood. I want to go really quickly back to the blood pressure. You were maintaining 142 over. Help me.
184.
For your blood pressure.
Yes.
With the 50 milligrams. Now you're 12.5 milligrams. What is your blood pressure averaging?
Well, the last time we checked, it was like 112 over 78.
Wow.
That's
Now-
amazing.
now, I
That's
didn't-
amazing.
When I was having some, now, 10 days into the plant-based, I started having issues where we were home and I went to get up and I thought, whoa, this is
Yeah.
right. I felt like I was gonna black out. And
Right.
if I can't control something, I don't like it.
Right.
And I couldn't control it. Every time I go to get up, I was like, I told her, I said, Les, something's not right.
Right.
And she went out and bought one of these blood pressure machines for your wrist. And
Right.
it said at the time I was 102 over 64. I'm like, something's not right.
Right.
And then I realized I'm over medicating myself. So
Right.
my doctor wasn't in. Or no, I'm sorry, she was. I made a phone call and they got me an appointment the next day. She cut it from 25 to 50 and that was in 10 days.
Wow.
10 days.
I'm sorry, from 50 to 25.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's crazy.
Within
Yeah,
10
and
That's
days.
crazy. That's crazy. Now,
That's
see, that
crazy.
I had the same situation, right?
Yeah,
Same
absolutely,
situation.
same exact situation. You didn't feel good.
I didn't feel
I'm
good,
dizzy.
I'm
I feel
dizzy,
lethargic.
So on and so forth. Exactly. Exactly.
But
And you kind of have to figure out, like, I'm over medicating myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then she
right.
was telling me, she goes, if you start having those issues again, cut that 25 in half, and that's where I'm at now.
Right.
Nice.
That's amazing.
I can't wait
So
to get
quick.
rid of that too.
So
It
quick. It's
it's-
crazy.
It's just, to me, that's incredible. And because Donnie had the same thing as you, it's hereditary. You're gonna
Mhm.
take this medication for the rest of your
Right.
life, and you do because you want to live well. Donnie always tells me I'm gonna live to be 100, so he fills
He
my
does.
car. I love
He
that.
does.
So this is how you're gonna live to
He's
be
gonna.
100. Exactly. So do you feel Donnie, you were a big meat eater and enjoyed all that kind of stuff. Do you feel deprived?
No, not at all. And I can seriously sit here and tell you, I don't really crave meat. I did say here about 3 weeks ago, I love ballpark beef hot dogs. and about 3 weeks ago, I'm thinking, God, I'd love to have a ballpark. And I think my wife had made these tostadas, and I freaking love these things. Sorry.
Yes.
So
No, I
good.
love
And
it.
to
Absolutely.
me, it's just like a big giant cookie, and you just got all this meat,
So
or well, not meat, but
good.
your beans and your
Yes.
rice.
Yes.
Right.
I love it. Stack it up with the lettuce, and of course, I'm allowed all the hot sauce I want, so that part really makes it good.
And of course, we learned it all from you.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
of course. But Larry's a
Everything.
great cook. Like, let's just be real. We're gonna be cooking with her.
Not like
Absolutely.
you, but we've learned everything from
See,
you.
and she's humble and beautiful too.
Aw, you're so sweet.
But Donnie, to your point, you craved something with meat. You ate something that was plant based,
Mhm.
and then you felt
satisfied.
Yeah, and it's funny because she'll tell you, she said all her life she's had issues with weight, and she's tried every diet under the face of the
Oh,
earth.
you know.
Well, they work for a little bit, but then again, all right, so you can try this diet, but the side effects are you might have these problems. Or,
Right,
you know,
right.
You can do the keto diet, but you're taking all that fat in, and guess what? You're gonna have heart problems down the road. So we don't want to do that. one.
Right.
Right.
She loves this because it's not really a diet; it's a change of life. It's not a diet. So
No,
people
I
need to
will not.
understand that.
I will not
It is
call it a
not
diet.
a diet.
I will
You-
not call it a diet.
Yeah, you have to. This is a lifestyle change. It's not something.
And it's
well,
so
I'll do
easy.
it for a little bit and then see what works. No, you have to stick to it.
Right.
She likes it because we eat like hogs now. We're still losing weight.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
hogs.
No, it's because
It's
when I
amazing.
started, I want Leslie to tell her story, but with Donnie, I love Donnie that you said this is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
this is not a diet.
No.
It's just our way of
No.
I
life.
say that all the
But
time.
we tell people all the time,
Yeah.
you have to be an eating champion.
Exactly.
And at
Exactly.
first, that was hard for Leslie.
Mhm.
If
Right.
I do that, how is that going to make me feel? How is
Right.
that going to affect my weight? And
Right.
so that was such a great point
Right.
that Donnie just made. So 7
Yeah.
weeks in, Donnie, we're down 27.5 pounds. We're on 12.5 milligrams of blood pressure medicine, which
Yes.
I'm sure will be 0.
No
Yes.
sign of gout.
And no sign of gout and
It's
no gout
amazing.
head.
No.
Wearing jeans you haven't been able to wear in
For
so
6
many
years. Oh
How
my
much
God.
energy?
It's amazing.
Energy's been pretty good, and I like to share something. When I say we can eat as much as we want, I have a lunchbox that's about this big, and this big, and this tall. It is stuff
Yeah.
every day.
It's
And
true.
by lunchtime, it's gone, and I'm hungry again by an hour later. and I'm talking seriously. I like having a baked potato for breakfast, and I love that. I have a baked potato, and I have a salad. And then I throw in my lunchbox another one with some more salad. And then I throw in a couple bananas. I have cherries. I have watermelon. I have
Nice.
carrots, and then I'll throw a couple apples.
All
in
right,
there.
we get
See,
it.
this is-
We
this
get
is This is how much I'm actually eating, and this is between 7 and 12. I'm eating this much food, and it's like, how can
It
I
is
not be putting
incredible.
weight on? I just
It's
keep
incredible.
coming off, and I eat constantly.
It's
I mean, his lunchbox is
amazing.
what? 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot? I mean, seriously,
Right.
and it's full. And then he said, but by lunchtime I'm hungry because I've eaten it all.
So now I've got this
It's
cooler that's this
crazy.
big,
Yeah.
but I need
Yeah.
help, you know.
It's a cooler that you pull.
I just think that's incredible.
It is.
And another thing
It
too,
is.
I was a huge soda drinker. I drink soda right
No.
now. Haven't touched it.
No.
Haven't had an ounce of, not one
No.
bit of soda in over 7 weeks.
Wow.
I don't miss it.
You don't
That's
miss
awesome.
it.
That's
No.
awesome.
I don't
No.
miss it.
So I think that goes to those sugar cravings. When those
Yeah.
sugar cravings go away, I think some people and the people that we're talking to are dealing with, how will I not eat meat? You know, where do I get my protein from? Where am I going to get my sugar? We eat lots of sweets.
Right.
Right.
What documentaries? I mean, outside of some of the support that Terry and I gave you guys, like what documentaries would you recommend that people?
Definitely What the Health was amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then what was it, Game Changers?
Yeah, if you're an
That
athlete,
was
if you're an
amazing.
athlete, watch the show Game Changers. That's
Those
You're-
two were inspirational, very.
yes.
Very
I
good.
mean, we've had several people watch them, and they're like, I would have never known that. I
Right.
would have never known that.
Incredible.
Right.
And if you're gonna watch a documentary, if it's about meat, if you find at the end of the documentary it's sponsored by the meat people, don't believe anything you just heard, because they're being paid by the meat people to tell you that stuff. It
That's what we learned.
has to be
Right.
from
Crazy.
independent people that are actually doing a study. I'm not saying, and I'm not sticking for people that are plant-based or vegan, because again, if they're sponsored, you're gonna tell people what they wanna hear,
Yeah.
or what the vegan people. It has to be an independent study, and if you do that, you're gonna find out, wow, this is really works. And
Right.
It really does.
Yeah,
Right.
no, thank
Exactly.
you so much,
Exactly.
Sonny. Those are such great points. I thank
And
you.
again, you're right.
Right.
They're such an inspiration. both
They're
of you.
such an
You're so
inspiration.
cute.
So Leslie, share a little
Share
bit
us-
more.
share with us, Les.
Oh my goodness. Well, as you know, I've struggled with weight my whole life. And you
I
name
can
it.
relate.
You're gonna make me cry already.
No, it's okay.
Ah! But no, this is, look, I'm gonna cry.
That's what we're here for, and
Exactly.
everybody watching this understands how we feel, especially people like us that
Yeah,
struggle with
you
weight our
know.
whole life. And it's hard, it's very emotional.
It
It is.
And to first of all, for Leslie to come here and Donnie and talk to you all and their support of you, Terry and I, and wanting to spread the word and help people is just incredible. So what you're doing right now, Leslie, is so moving
Courageous.
and
You're
courageous,
so
It is so
and your
courageous.
courage.
Well,
is
we're just,
beautiful.
if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't know. Like, I've never heard of plant-based. What do you mean? You know,
Yeah.
Whole Foods?
Yeah, but you jumped
I
right
wish-
in. You were
Absolutely.
so open.
It was so good. Like, I don't want for anything. I love everything. There's nothing that we've had that I was like, oh God, you know, everything's delicious. It's wonderful. I haven't craved meat this whole time. Not one time.
It's
I don't
so
miss it.
incredible.
Yeah. But as far as diets go, which I'm with him, I will not call it a diet. I've tried everything.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you lose, then you gain, you lose, you
Yeah.
gain. You feel like a failure. And then I was down, for years, I would eat once a day. That's it. And then I'm like, you know, you can't
Wow.
lose weight, but this is
I
amazing.
know, and we eat,
Wow.
and I remember, I'll share, that when they first wanted to start, they had come to stay a few days with Terry and I, which was a total treat because we got to stop working for a second. And so they did us a huge favor, and I had told them, hey, we're not against meat or
You're
however
right.
people
Yeah.
want to live their lifestyle, we'll throw it on the grill for you. No, we really want to.
No,
And they jumped
yeah.
in.
Right.
They were so complimentary, and at the time, their taste buds aren't what they are today.
Right, exactly.
But they still embraced it, and then had a huge list and went home and just.
We dove right in.
Dove right in,
We
exactly.
did.
And they are going
They haven't stopped
Full
since.
force.
They haven't
No,
stopped
and we
since.
won't.
force and
It's
the
been amazing.
happiness. And I had said to Leslie on the first day, you are gonna have to eat at least 3 meals today. And she was like,
I was
so
like, oh my God,
scared.
yeah.
So scared.
Yes.
Share, how much weight have you lost?
I've lost 17 pounds.
Oh
Eating.
my God.
Yeah.
The
eating.
woman lost 17
Eating.
pounds eating.
Eating a lot.
Eating.
I mean, come on.
And I scared her to death, but I'm telling you, the courage
It was
takes.
scary.
For those of you out there that have struggled with your weight, like Leslie and I have, you
Yes.
understand the courage it takes to sit down and eat a meal and get full, and you get
Yes.
all in your head about it.
Yes.
And so, but she did it. She was like, if this is what you're telling me,
I'm so
and
proud of her.
I
supported
did it
Donnie.
because of you guys,
Yes,
though.
and
So proud of
Donnie
her.
supported.
I couldn't do it
Well,
without
and
them.
there's something you just said there. You sit down to eat till you're full. I mean, that's another thing. When you're eating, when you're done, you don't feel full. It's okay. If you watch the documentary Game Changers, there's one of the guys there says a line. It's a fireman, and he says this one line. He goes, I used to eat. I'd feel full, and I'd want to lay on the couch or sit in a recliner. Because, but now, because if you watch the show, you understand what I'm saying. Now he says, I eat. I don't feel like it. I feel like I got to go do something, maybe mow the grass or
Right.
something. And
Yeah.
that's how-
Right.
Yeah.
Even though I'm
Exactly.
full, 5 minutes later, I'm not full again. I'm ready to think about what am I going to eat next. it's just fantastic.
It's amazing.
It's
It is.
unbelievable.
It is
And you
amazing.
get that what me and Leslie always
Yeah.
call a food baby.
Yeah,
we
Right.
get
our food baby.
But we're not yawning into Donnie's
No.
time. It's like, okay, what's next? Should we
Yes.
go for a walk? And those are things that I don't know if you feel comfortable. If you don't, please don't. But sharing your age,
I'm 58.
58 years old.
I just seriously had to think how old I was.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honey, girl, you're only
I'm
as old as
46.
you feel.
I'm
Well, in that case, I
46.
still feel like I did when I was 19.
That's right.
Right.
Again, you feel 19. But I'm
Except
Yeah.
my knees ache like heck.
But at 58 and mid
Yes.
40s, later 40s,
Yes.
to be able to have this, Donnie had
Mhm.
said a while back when we just first started talking, how difficult it becomes
Yes.
to lose weight when you
When you get a little
start
older,
to
Yes.
age.
right?
And
Yes.
it's not. It's just all part of the process.
Right.
But it's unbelievable. And
Right.
then with aches and pains,
Yeah,
let's
talk to us a little bit
yeah.
about
tell
her.
us a little bit
Like,
about that.
I mean, I have back issues. I have bulging disc. It's not as bad as what it was, but I went to a kinesiologist and I told her I was going whole food plant based, and she was so excited. She's like, you don't realize how much food affects your whole body, literally. And like I noticed before, my elbows would hurt. And before she said anything, she went through the whole thing, and then she's like, well, how long, have your elbows been hurting since you started this diet? And I'm like, now that I think about it, they really haven't. And she's like, well, it affects, like, I think it's the digestion affects your joints. Yeah,
Wow,
so
nice.
it's
Wow.
amazing. I mean, it is amazing. It's a miracle.
So
It's amazing.
it's so nice to hear about people, medical professionals. who
Right.
embrace-
Yes. Oh, my doctor, she's the best. She's all for it. She's like, you're gonna, not just weight wise, you're just gonna whole body feel better.
Holistically, absolutely.
Yes, whole body you're gonna feel
And I
better.
think you should give your doctor a shout out. So if she does get the
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
you should.
Heather Yost, she is
Yes.
the best. I love her.
Oh.
She cares. She
Yes.
truly, and she knows my struggle with weight and
Yeah.
everything that goes along with it. And
Well,
my
she's
blood
like-
pressure has been great, and she's She supports us 100%. She wants to watch you guys. I gave her your YouTube. She's gonna share it with her patients.
Oh.
I mean,
gosh.
she's all for it. I'm happy.
I remember when, so Heather, if you're watching this.
Yeah.
Dr.
Please watch
Heather, when Leslie first saw you after starting this, I guess you were maybe just a couple weeks in, I don't know, but she was so
Yes.
excited. She couldn't
Yes.
wait to get to me
Yes.
on the phone and tell me about her blood
Yes.
work and how supportive you were.
Yes.
That means
Yes.
so much from a
Yes.
medical
Yes. Thank
professional.
you.
I
Thank
love you,
Absolutely.
Heather.
Absolutely.
So,
Because
She's
it,
sweet.
it kind of closes the loop, right?
Yes.
You know, it closes the loop. You know, you're working hard.
Yes.
You have your significant other, your spouse, your partner.
Yes.
You know, working with you, your family supporting you, and then you
Right.
have your medical professionals and your doctors.
Absolutely.
Who a lot of them aren't really trained or even know about whole food plant based,
Right.
but a lot of them are as well. And when they embrace it, it just really solidifies and closes the loop. It's awesome.
Right. It's amazing.
And I probably should give a shout out to my doctor, Sonia Wright, because she also is extremely supportive of this. And Sonia's a very good
Right.
doctor, and
It's wonderful.
I highly recommend.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't get a doctor to understand what you're trying to go through, get another one.
get another one.
Right.
Yeah. But both of them are getting medical advice, which I think
Oh, yes.
is so
Right.
important.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Coming
Definitely.
off their medication with medical advice and coming off
Right.
of their hereditary stuff,
Right.
wink wink, with
Right.
with medical advice. And Donnie, that is such a critical point.
It
if
is.
your medical professional can't understand or can't support you, that's okay. Because there's so many good people out
Oh,
there
yeah.
that
Exactly.
can
Definitely.
understand.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Exactly.
I think that's a great point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean, like I said, you know, and Angel and I talk about it all the time. You guys aren't here. What inspiration you guys are. And
They have
just how much.
Well, you're our inspiration.
No.
If it wasn't for you guys, we would not. You're saving lives
Yeah.
here.
yes, and
You
so are
really
you.
literally-
So are you, absolutely.
You're so
Absolutely.
sweet.
And to sit here and do this may look easy and relaxing, but for people to come here and talk, it is all about you guys and sharing how normal people
Mhm.
crave things and then all of a sudden do this and say, I don't even miss that. It's not
No.
a cliche.
No, it's true. I miss
It's
nothing.
true.
Right.
And
The
only
food is
7
so
weeks.
good. It's
And
so good.
To me, their story is so powerful because I know so many beautiful, wonderful people that have been doing this for years. And maybe if you're just on your journey and you're trying to start and you're trying to figure it out, and you hear a 7-week transformation like
Right.
this, I mean, it just puts
Yeah.
wind under your sails,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. I have the chills.
I know.
talking about
I know.
it.
Me too. It's good.
I just am
Yeah,
so
we're-
appreciative.
Right, babe. I mean, you know, 7 weeks. This is 7 weeks in,
Yeah.
guys. 7 weeks. And, you know, not
It's
having
only just the
issues.
beginning.
Exactly. It's just the beginning.
That's
We've only
right.
just begun.
That's right, honey.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys so much, right, babe? We appreciate you guys so
Yeah,
much.
we love you guys.
We're glad that you're able to share and,
Thank you.
you know, share with our audience. And they have a lot of issues that they're dealing with as well, and maybe something resonates. So
Right.
let us know. Let us
Let
know
us
what you
know,
guys
absolutely.
think, and if you like us,
Subscribe to
Subscribe.
our channel, and
Absolutely.
if you ever run into Donnie and Leslie, they will be telling you. I always say Donnie and Leslie run around and they tell everybody because they
We
believe
do.
it.
We
do.
tell everyone.
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
believe this
'Cause
so much.
We're living proof.
We're
Yeah.
living
We're proof.
And if
We're
this
all
interview
proof.
helps anybody out there, I don't care if it's just one person, I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
That's
Absolutely.
right. You guys are.
And
Definitely.
I'm not here to BS anybody, it
No.
does work, but
It's
it takes
amazing.
some work, but it's a lifestyle change. Again, it is not a diet.
No.
If you want to do it, you can save your own life easily.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
Wow. We will have these.
Well said. Well
So
said.
moved.
Well
I
said.
just thank you guys so
Thank
you
much.
so much.
We love
And
you.
we love you
We
too.
love you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Anytime,
My
little
brother.
sis.
Little sis.
My brother-in-law, my little sister.
Yes.
That's right.
Right.
Thank
Right.
you, Terry.
Good luck,
We
hon.
Thank
love
you
you.
guys.
Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you.
so
Take
much.
care.
Take care.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Bye.